I got a unique gig app here. It's one I haven't even really heard of before. And it's not delivery, so no restaurants, no rideshare passengers, no standing in line and doing grocery shopping, yet it averages $22 an hour. So let's find out, is being a pop-up pal worth it? Founded in 2017, available in 41 states and also basically nationally because they also have phone service. Being a pop-up pal, you're in essence going to provide companion service to those in your community. Quote, thousands of pop-up pals build community with people of all walks and stages of life, from the young to the young at heart. I did notice that when they said thousands of pop-up pals. And it's not really that much if you think about it, because large platforms, Uber, DoorDash, they have multi-millions of gig workers on their platform. Even like medium, small gig apps, Shipt and Instacart, they have 600 to 800,000 shoppers. But for a maybe micro platform, whatever you want to call it here, with Papa, they have just thousands. And I'm imagining that's a lot less than, let's say, Shipt and Instacart. Papa Pals provide vital social supports and companion care to strengthen families, help older adults remain connected, and support diverse communities, providing win-win benefits for all. So we can see here, promote independence, reduce inequities, cure loneliness, etc. Now, what you'd actually be doing here are things like running errands, giving rides, assisting with pets, provide general tech support, assist in the home, and or provide companionship. How do you qualify to be a pop-up pal? It's basically, errands, companionship, and the like. Must be 21 years of age or older, have a smartphone, ability to communicate in English, insured vehicle model 2009 or newer with the insurance policy in your name. And they say you do not need any healthcare experience to be a pop-up pal. You're not going to be administering medications or any hands-on actual contact. No previous healthcare training, again, is required. This kind of makes me think of other service-based gig work, and that's all I do here. I help you make money in different side hustles. Consider subscribing and drop a like on this video if you can. I think of just care.com. That's like babysitting and the like. So this is Pop-Up Pal, $22 an hour on average, but how is the actual pay broken down? Here is the benefits. Now, specifically regarding pay, they say pals earn a base rate of $13 to $18 an hour, plus bonuses and one-way commute mileage for each visit. It says if Commute Pay applies to your marketplace, and also rates may vary by location. I'm thinking of other like gig platforms and their pay, like Amazon Flex, minimum contribution is $15 an hour for parcel delivery. DoorDash per offer, minimum base pay is $2. $13, $18 an hour, yes, plus bonuses. And then that one-way commute mileage, I'm very curious if they're going to reimburse you the actual IRS rate for the optional standard mileage deduction, or I'm thinking it might be a little bit less than that, but let us know if you've done the pop-up platform. I did see more details on pay though, so pay attention to this. It says pop-up pals are paid in hourly rates for all visits. The base rate varies by location, plus you can earn bonuses based on how many visits you complete. From time to time, you can also earn additional visit-specific bonuses for certain types of visits. That kind of makes me think of laundry washing side hustles, Poplin and Hamper, where the pay is set based on the market. Like Miami gets this, Pittsburgh gets that, etc. So there's the base rates. We saw that one-way commuting mileage reimbursement, whatever that is. And then it looks like batch completion bonuses, like once you do 5 visits, you might get a bonus, 10 visits, you might get a bonus. Now here's our app. Here's how you'd actually get assignments as a pop-up pal here. And if we zoom in, we can basically see a map view. This is similar to a lot of apps, Roadie. We see offers on Amazon Flex, instant offers. So we see the customer's name, the distance, I assume from you, the time requested, and then there's some logos there. I assume that's maybe these services requested. Now, I don't see the pay here. I'm curious, again, if it's a flat, just base like we saw, or if there might be some variability between each of these offerings. Maybe if we tap on that, because Papa did say there's some visit specific bonuses. So kind of initial verdict on this. Let's just assume a $22 per hour average, because that's what Papa says is the average pay here. I would consider, obviously, the driving mileage to that client, of course, consider that. You got to get there. And then of course the drive back here, how much pay you're getting on that hourly basis. I mean, predominantly you are helping the community. So think about that. This is different than other gig platforms sure, you're helping your community with rideshare, delivery, parcel, grocery. It's a little bit different though. So again, you really are making a difference, kind of akin to that care.com or even hop, skip, drive, which is like rideshare for kids basically. Pros, this could be good for someone that does not want to have to rely on restaurants being on time, with having to manage the food delivery, hand picking offers, rideshare, having someone right behind you in the vehicle, having that driving all over your marketplace. I don't really know where I'm going. I'm not familiar with this area. Grocery, I'm standing in that grocery store, shopping for 45 items. 10 of them are out of stock and I got to communicate all those substitutions. Cons, I mean, it's kind of like a very intimate, if you will, it's a one-on-one customer service role, basically. And it's going to be a task runner, an errand runner, helping at home, cleaning, and I'm sure that's going to be disclosed on the client's profile, again, like what they're looking for. But you know what? This could be very good if you're in that industry anyway, and you want to add this to your experience, or if you don't want to do those other gig economy niches, this might fit for you. I will say for the pay, even at $22 an hour, because remember, there's self-employment tax and there's your standard, federal, state taxes and all that I would like to see like 25 plus an hour. So if you're able to get 25 plus, because frankly, you are putting a different degree and depth of work than food delivery, rideshare. This is much more personalized, customized care. The availability is good. The qualifications are easy enough. It's just going to be, is this the kind of work that I want to do? It's great, healthful work, of course. And then for the pay, does that make sense for you? So do you think being a Papa Pal would be worth it for you, knowing all of that, knowing the comparables, the other gig apps, maybe another gig app pays more in less time, think about all this stuff, but you get the hourly pay. Would this make sense for you?